Shadows beneath the red flag morning fog blanketed the city of Boston as Samuel Reed, a 22-year-old young man, walked carefully through the narrow alleys. He was not a soldier nor a nobleman. He was merely a tea merchant at the harbor. Yet that day, beneath his worn cloak, he carried a letter sealed with wax, the mark of the Culper Ring, a secret network of spies working for General George Washington. Samuel knew that if the letter fell into British hands, his life would be over. But every step he took was part of a promise he had made 2 years earlier. Freedom belongs not to those who stay silent. At the harbor, the red British flag waved proudly. Loyalists, Americans still faithful to the king, watched every unfamiliar face with suspicion. Samuel crossed paths with Lieutenant Harold Briggs, a young British officer, charming yet dangerous. They had once sat at the same table before the war began, back when they were friends. "Still selling tea, Reed?" Briggs asked with a thin smile. "For anyone who pays," Samuel replied coldly. But behind that smile, Samuel knew Harold now worked to hunt down the rebels. Worse still, rumors spread that one of Washington's own spies had betrayed the cause, leaking information to the British. Samuel began to wonder, could the traitor be someone he once trusted? That night, Samuel slipped into an old warehouse by the river. There he handed his letter to Elias, a senior spy responsible for forwarding messages to New York. Before they could leave, a shout pierced the silence. "Seize them! In the name of King George!" Flames burst to life. British soldiers stormed the building from every side. Elias was shot. Amid the chaos, Samuel managed to escape into the hills, the blood-stained letter clutched in his hand. He knew then someone had betrayed them. 3 days later, Samuel arrived at Washington's secret headquarters in Pennsylvania. His body was weak, but his resolve unbroken. In a candlelit room, he handed Elias's final letter to a colonel. When the seal was broken, the officer's face stiffened. The letter contained a list of Culper agents, and at the very bottom was the name of the traitor. Lieutenant Harold Briggs. Samuel stared blankly at the table. His friend, the man who had once saved his life, now the hunter of the freedom he served. Washington spoke quietly. Sometimes the hardest battles are not fought on the field, but within the human heart. Weeks later, Samuel was assigned to lead an undercover operation to capture Briggs. That night, at the same dock where they once shared tea, the two friends finally faced each other. "You chose the wrong side, Sam," said Briggs. "No," Samuel replied. "I only chose the harder one." A single gunshot shattered the silence. Briggs fell into the dark waters. Samuel watched as the waves swallowed the shadow of his past. In the distance, the first light of dawn rose over a new flag. 13 stripes and 13 stars. Samuel smiled faintly. Freedom was finally beginning to breathe, though it came at the cost of loss. Moral of the story: sometimes betrayal is not about who turns against you, but about who is willing to lose everything for what they believe in.